Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of D&E Doodles.
That's right. It's a render this week.
Na, 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 na.
Let me check when this tweet was. So at last year in November, I saw this tweet, which was like, "Oh, weird art challenge. Draw your OC in a detailed design, and then like a simple design, like how simple you can make them."
Yeah.
Anyways, we just got to it.
That's how it be at the bottom of the list.
Yeah. But yeah, it's pretty simple. Just like making a simple version of your character, really. So remember to like and comment and subscribe, all that jazz. And D is up first.
Yeah. So I famously don't really have a lot of OCs.
He has a lot. He just doesn't keep them.
Well, that's true. But I was like, who can I draw again? And I always liked this guy. Skull samurai looking dude. So I was like, let's just do a little actual redesign here. Or just a closer up. You can't, that's like a far away picture, so. Like, let me draw this guy. And then I was like, how do Rice Hat?
Rice Hat.
I think Rice Hats look cool on samurais.
I think Rice Hat's just pretty neat. Yeah.
Yeah, they're just cool. And I found this cool samurai pose, and I was like, let's do that. And that looks fun. Sword.
I wish Rice Hat wasn't like associated with like a kind of harmful stereotype, because they are just a cool hat.
I mean, samurais are pretty badass. That's all I know in Rice Hat.
I don't even know. I don't think samurai actually technically wear like rice hats, because they have the ones that kind of like are like a lampshade, kind of. I mean, those are probably also rice hats, but I think they're different technically.
My guy's different, you know.
Yeah,
he was once a field worker.
Yeah, he was a farmer
in the rice paddies, and then he took the sword. He probably had a crazy arc, like, I don't know.
He just
the Shogunate.
Shogun ate his crops.
The Shogunate.
Just one, actually.
Yeah.
He's trying to fight. It's just one large shogun.
There's me trying to figure out where I want the simple guy. I was like, dude, we put him on the hat, and then I was like, I don't want to take away from my guy's. Cool.
You're like, how dare you?
You're ruining his swag. My idea for this was he was kind of like had a little Blanca thing going on, where it's like a little doll of him that he can activate. Like little plush dolls that come to life. And I was like, simple as possible.
You messed up. You still had like lines on the mouth.
Oh. But yeah, basically I just wanted to draw this guy being cool, and then I was like, I guess I gotta do a simple guy.
I think that's basically half of our challenges. We're like, we just want to draw something.
It was still fun.
At some point, we should probably like throw in a normal render again. We did a couple of those at the start, and then they were always like a challenge.
Oh, just our own?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of fun. We get to do something different.
Yeah, for sure. I'm just saying, like,
maybe yeah, we could definitely.
At a point, just do it.
I wanted my line art for this to be a little looser, not as much caring, so it has more like a flow, I guess. Like an action-y flow to it.
Right.
So I tried not to care as much about the lines and just kind of erase where it looks bad, I guess.
You kept hitting it, huh?
Yeah, you know how I always just fill the whole piece. We love that. That would be a cool, like, take on his mask or whatever. A little different. Give him a little update. These always give me excuses to draw things I've been wanting to draw, but just never do. It's like, oh, that guy was cool. Let me draw him. Give him a little, just shoulder armor. That's all he needs. Clothing folds. Finger. I think it's kind of fun drawing clothing. What?
How many fingers did you give him?
You got 5, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, he definitely has 6.
He got 6 fingers. He is the samurai of the 6-finger mist.
I was like looking, I was like, wait, that doesn't make any sense.
He moves so fast, he grows an extra finger. He is part of his lore now.
Not a mistake, it's lore.
You know what's funny? I didn't even notice that at all the whole time.
I assumed you did it because you didn't like remark about it.
It's kind of funny.
Oh, but it's not lore. You didn't get the little one's 6 fingers.
Oh, they're not perfect copies. That is hilarious. I didn't even notice that.
It's just like, wait, what is happening? Now people are gonna say it's AI.
Dang, they're like, yep, clearly AI.
6 fingers.
Why did that not look weird at all to me?
Wait, yeah, and you gave it 5, or you gave it an extra knuckle too. D.
You know, sometimes you're in a flow state and you forget that anatomy makes sense.
Oh my gosh. Now I'm saying that, I'll probably like watch mine back and I gave my character 4 eyes.
Well, this is a nice rookie mistake here, giving him 18 fingers.
Everyone gets 1.
Now I gotta fix his actual render again.
I'm sorry to let you know. But at least you know
That's
now
so
and not when you upload
Yeah,
it.
I gotta post him and he's just like the 6-fingered samurai.
You can keep it as lore, just change the little ones if you do.
He has a little stubby. Yeah, he got a stubby hand. That's a strong hand. Well, the rest of him is cool, so you know we'll take that. And I'll fix him eventually.
It just caught me off guard. Okay.
It caught me off guard because I didn't even notice this whole time, and I rendered him fully.
I mean, that's what happens when you don't like take a step back.
Yep, I was too in the moment.
Mm-hmm.
You learn from your mistakes here. Now I gotta fix his render before I post him.
You live
Gotta
and
erase his
learn.
fingy. But hey, you know, we'll get some good, some nice little shading here.
It's not art if you don't fuck it up somewhere.
I'm gonna give him a little, like, light line, like he's moving.
Yeah.
I always like those little eye line things. Give him a little shady. Maybe maybe they mutated him as a young boy. That's why he's out for revenge.
They poison his crops and it gives him an extra finger.
That's all it did to him, but he's hell-bent on revenge.
He's like,
everyone looks at me like a freak!
It's slightly inconvenient to me! It's 1% harder to hold chopsticks!
But I can really grip this sword now. I went with the more, like, full shading of the front, which I think is fun to do. Because then you just kind of erase where the light is. He has 5 fingers on his other hand, at least.
Yeah, I think that's what it was, is that you've just, because the thumb's off in the background.
Yeah, I was like, he doesn't have 5 fingers.
It's just...
On this hand, I need to give him an extra knuckle.
Oh, man.
You know, it's not a D&E Doodles if I don't draw a man with extra appendages.
Like, you can't... Part of art is fucking it up, alright? So, as long as you're messing up, you're doing good.
You know, I'll fail humbly in this one, and
you'll
I'll fix him later, and you guys can learn from my mistakes. Take a step back.
You'll take the L, as they say.
I'll take the L, but he'll look cool when I post him, and no one will know.
No one will know. There's no evidence.
Except for the full video I show of me drawing it, and then they're like, wait a minute, what happened to that finger?
People are like, wait, hang on. Sir, excuse me.
Yeah, it's like when you almost finish your render and there's like a backwards hand and you're like, oh.
That's the worst, because like that takes a lot more effort to fix than just...
Yeah, I can just kind of erase that and draw the lines over it. It'll be fine.
It's like if you draw two left hands or whatever, you have to like re-figure out how the hand should look.
Yeah. And I did some like occlusion shading, I think it's called, where you go again and make it darker in the spots where things touch each other.
Sure. I don't know.
I think that's it. I'm pretty sure.
Occult shading, yeah.
And then I gave him some highlights. And then I was like, he go fast.
Pew, pew, pew. Oh, you have to
Keep
fix
your-
all the hands in all of those then?
No, because you can't see them.
Someone's gonna notice the...
At least in my Krita, I save them as not one
it's...
whole layer, so I can actually fix that.
Yeah, it's fine, honestly. That's just so like...
That is so funny. I didn't even notice at all.
Ugh.
Well, besides his 6 fingers, he looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
And his little guys are cheering him on.
Like, yippee! Look at him with his extra finger. It helps him out. And he's like, shut up!
I can't believe I just ruined my whole render. with one
Anyways,
finger.
it's Kojiro again. I love her so
Yeah.
much.
We love schoolgirl, bully,
Yeah.
not bully fighter.
We'll see when I get to it. I actually did like a specific thing. I actually also didn't draw all of her, which is arguably antithetical to the the point of the challenge, but it's fine.
I didn't draw my guy's feet. so-
Yeah.
Still detailed. That was the challenge.
Anyways, Kojiro's main character trait is hungry, so
Oh,
Half-
she's smoking
half-
2 doinks.
yeah, 2 blunts, double blunt rotation. 2 people passed it to her.
Ooh, she got some noodles.
Yeah,
Ooh,
Here's
you're
the
drawing
test.
Grab chopsticks. Damn.
yeah. I had a ref. It's just not on screen.
Use the ref. And
Always
if
use ref.
You know, I used a ref and still drew 6 fingers, so maybe it doesn't help as much as I thought.
Anyways, her weird bracelets that I don't really... I mean, you could just wear bracelets, I guess, but I don't really know why she has them.
It's critical to the design.
It's true.
You need that.
Noodles. We'll see later, because basically every time I draw her, I choose a different anime schoolgirl outfit to use.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, though. Not just keeping it the simple.
Yeah, I think it's a fun, like, not, I guess quirk, technically, but, like, just that she just has a bunch of schoolgirl outfits. Because, in lore, it's not, they don't have, like, a school uniform. She just wears them.
She just wears it.
She just
thinks
likes
they're
them. She
cool.
thinks they look cute, so she wears them. Anyways,
That's, I mean, good excuse to wear something.
yeah.
You like it.
Noodles very far away from where she's actually eating, as you should, you know.
Yeah. Can't be too close.
Yeah, if you're not working for your food, what are you doing?
She likes to actively burn calories while eating. She had a little ramen shop.
Maybe.
A ramen school.
She found ramen. Maybe she just found it somewhere. Someone forgot. It's like,
How
yo,
could she
is
find
this, is this
ramen?
anybody's ramen? And no one spoke up, so she's like, hell yeah.
Like, I love lukewarm ramen. I see you put the eyes after the whole sketch, huh?
Yeah, you know, I live it risky. He's also just kind of staring at nothing, which... Interesting way to eat food.
She looks like she's like looking at someone doing something weird.
Someone's like, whose food is that? That was just sitting here. That's not yours. She's like, ow.
Uh-huh. Nom, 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 nom.
And here comes a small one.
Yeah. Does this one also eat ramen?
This one does, in fact, also eat ramen.
Yeah. This is like her protege.
No, this is just smaller.
She's like the one that she doesn't even like, but won't leave her alone and wants to be like her.
No, it's just smaller. No lore. This is not a canon character.
I don't know. Oh, too much detail.
Skirt, too much.
Skirt folds.
It's because of the reference I had, mostly. Had to figure out where I wanted to put her. Also, I almost forgot the bandage.
Oh, how could you?
I know. Here I go. The best part about my art style, where I have to get all the colors.
Colored lines.
Eyebrows. I usually forget them.
Don't we all? Noodle bowl. Green noodle.
That is not green. What? Okay.
Green band-aid.
Still not green. Is your monitor good, D?
I mean, that could be a... I could make an olive that color.
Yellow.
Oh. Miku Hatsune.
Yep, there she is, Miku Hatsune. Yeah, so this drawing's sailor uniform comes from Lucky Star, an anime I have not watched. But you know.
But it looks cool. Noodles.
Yum yum.
Oh, I had to get that gray reference.
Yep. I don't know. Whenever I like do something that's colored white, I always have to make a decision of what is the under color or whatever. I don't know the best way to like phrase it. It's like slightly pink, which is very hard to tell.
Like the secondary color of it.
Yeah. It's just ever so slightly pink. Because gray doesn't... It's not bad, but it usually kind of looks a little off when it's combined.
Use white either.
Well, I do, but...
Well, like a white outline with a white...
Oh, yeah, no.
It
would just look bad, actually, I would argue. The best part about my art style, woo!
Erase it all.
Gotta erase everything. It's so much worse now that I use this new pen, because it doesn't make, like, clean lines. So, like, that happens a lot, where it overshoots.
You're like, how much do I leave? You could just make her JoJo hair and it just goes into it.
Also, we'll see this later. I mess up the hair a little bit at some point. Also, the other great part about my art style. Yeah, the other great part about my art style where I'm like, okay, what layer has what?
Yeah, you gotta find all of them again.
Shoes.
I like when characters sit like that. I think it's a little cute little pose.
As long as you don't think too hard about how she's actually sitting. I don't think you can like get that straight up out of a like squat.
She's doing like a falling over eating noodle.
Yeah, she's about to just spill all of the hot boiling water on top of her.
I like how that one's just slurping the whole noodle.
Yeah. Very important.
She just left. It's like when you take the ramen out and it's a square, but she just left it like that.
Yeah, she didn't. She didn't cook it, actually.
Yeah, she's just munching on.
There was a girl in my high school who would always just bring ramen, like
yeah, people
a
used to do
block of ramen, and then just eat it.
that. Yeah, that was a thing.
I don't know, it's weird to me, but she would also like crunch it up and throw the flavor packet in it, and I'm like, this is so much work when you could just have a bag of chips.
Yeah. Just eating like small ass noodles with chicken seasoning.
It's just all this zooming in and out constantly.
We like to color.
Yeah, we like the color.
Oh, she got nice little pinks going.
Yeah. This was actually interesting, because I feel like this type of uniform is something I haven't really drawn much of her in. I feel like she's usually in more typical. I don't know what is typical. I'm not Japanese, I'll be quite frank.
I think wearing a cape is typical.
Yeah, well that's like her like transformation.
Her Sailor Moon transformation, huh?
Yeah, she's a magical girl.
Oh yeah, that's true. She looks more magical girl now in this uniform.
Yeah. I also like I like kept it like it's the size in the original show, so like it only goes up to her like stomach. So it's like a crop top basically.
Yeah, that's fun. I like it.
Yeah. This one was a lot of fun. If I remember, I'll try to link the original thing in the description, the original tweet or post or whatever we're supposed to fucking call them. So yeah, and this was a lot of fun. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Bye.